Hey, everybody. Mm. Okay. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm a few minutes behind. I had to charge my phone. Um. mm. All right. Hey. Oh, yes, Beyonce. Okay. Hey, Margaret. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was charging my phone and time got away from me. How you doing tonight, Margaret? Okay. We are going to get started in just a couple of minutes because I am running a little behind tonight. Again, I apologize to you guys for being a little late. I was charging my phone. Excuse me. Take health better. And your girl took a little nappy nap. Okay, I put my cup up there while I was clearing off the table. Y'all remember the cup? The cup. Oh my gosh, I love this cup. And that's the time did her thing. Are you doing good, Margaret? I'm so glad. Hi, 76 Grimke. All right, friends. So we're getting started just as soon as I get the recorder warmed up. Because I know I am a few minutes behind. But, you know, I'm not your superwoman. Your girl gets tired sometimes. All right. Okay, so the recorder is up and going. So we are just going to hop right into it, okay? All right, because I don't want to hold y'all too long. All right, let's do it. Hey, Viber Music. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business concepts and business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. Margaret asked if they're for sale or just for show. Margaret, they are going to be for show, but they are going to be for sale. But right now they're just for show. These are the prototypes that I got from Nessie Time. So, you know, we've been working together. So now I've got to find a producer to make the shirts and make the cups so that you guys can order them. But they're coming, girl. I just want to show you what they look like. All right. But back to the intro. This is where we learn business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you don't know who I am, I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC. Thanks, Margaret. A business formation firm. What that means is I help people... Excuse me. I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So things like making sure you have your articles of incorporation together, making sure you have EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, making sure you have appropriate contracts, hiring policies, brand protection strategies, all of those things. I help you do them, all right? If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do that stuff, I'm so happy you asked. I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 14 years and counting with a specialization in business formation. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. Excuse me. And if you're going to be successful in business, there are just some things that you need to know. Again, I apologize for, me maybe having sleepy eyes and yawn a little bit. Your girl had a very, very, very long day. But things keep moving. But yes, so if you are in the startup phase of your business and you are looking for some legal guidance to get, your legal paperwork together, because that's how, that's how you can grow as a business, because not everybody wants to go to business school. Not everybody wants to go to law school, but a lot of people want to be in business. And if you're going to be successful in business, there are just some things that you need to know. You need somebody like me in your life. So you want to go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation if you're a first-time client. At linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, you can also download my free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. You can also check out my video trainings, subscribe to my YouTube channel and podcast, and a host of other things at linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. So go check out linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. All right. But that's enough about me. Let's get to the show. If you are here for the first time, I see a couple of new names. The way that the show works is I pull stories from the news, stories from blog site, stories that you guys sent me. Actually, I have a couple that you guys sent me today, and we talk about them. All right. I pull the ones that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we discuss them. So this is a time for you to get involved. Don't be shy. As long as your questions or comments are respectful, they are welcome here. Okay? So, and it's a lot more fun when you guys participate. So we're just going to jump in because your girl is running behind on today. All right? Okay, let's go. First story that we are talking about tonight was sent to me by 76 Grimke. If you hear, girl, give me a little hand wave. Yes. Is anybody here a Seattle Seahawks fan? If you are a Seattle Seahawks fan, give me an S in the comments. And then if you're not a Seahawks fan, or if you are, if you know who Russel Wilson is, give me an R. If you know who Russel Wilson is, give me an R. Okay? All right. So while you guys do that, if for those of you who may not know, Russel Wilson, he is a quarterback for the Seattle. Thank you, Shay Heels, for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell, thank you for the S's and R's. Awesome. Russell makes the money. Apparently, he makes $35 million a year on his contract. As a QB, they're kind of like the lynch person on the team, but apparently fans have been getting upset with the coach or the powers that be of the Seattle Seahawks because they feel like they are not using Russell Wilson to the best of his ability. So there's been this phrase that's been being chanted at Seattle Seahawks games called "Let Russ Cook." The fans or whoever are online, they're like, let Russ cook, right? So Russell Wilson is taking that phrase and he is running with it. Russell Wilson filed a trademark application for the phrase, let Russ cook. Now, what category do you think he file the trademark in? Usually when we find athletes and they file trademarks, what class of goods do they usually file their trademarks in? What class of goods do you think Russell Wilson filed the trademark for let Russ cook? What category? Because remember, when you file your trademark, you have to tell them, I am filing this trademark for power tools, for hair products, for food, for sports. Not intellectual property, but like, wearables. Margaret Mass, okay. Margaret Mass is a little closer. Wearables, right? Things that you can put on your body. And you're pretty close. Russell Wilson has actually filed the trademark for let Russ cook for cooking utensils. Cooking utensils, yes, merchandise, 76 Grim K, but I wanted to know what industry, what type of merchandise. So Russell's apparently got a thing for cooking. He has filed a trademark for Let Russ Cook for cooking utensils, cookware, and hats, cooking hats and aprons. So Margaret, you were very, very close. All right. Yes, Viber Music. Now, all of the proceeds for this cookware that Russell will sell with this phrase, Russ Cook, is going to go to his foundation, or he and his wife's foundation, the Why Not You Foundation. If you didn't know, that is the foundation that Russell and his wife Sierra run. It is a nonprofit dedicated to education, kids' health, and fighting poverty. Yeah, so Russell Wilson, I think this is a really cute idea. I've never known Russell Wilson to be a person in the kitchen. All I know about him is that he's a football player and he's married to Sierra and they make some beautiful babies. But he is taking a phrase that his fans have come up with, Margaret Matthews said cooking. Yes, it will work with that phrase. Absolutely. Russell, he's taking the phrase and he's turning it into something good. He's like, yes, I'm going to trademark it. Yes, I'm going to make some money off of it, but I'm also going to take this intellectual property money and I'm going to use it to fund my nonprofit. So this is a way to use intellectual property to help support the causes that you like. If you remember, what was it? Remember when we did the story about the Steelers, the terrible towel, right? That whole thing, that was a gift. The trademark for that was gifted to a foundation by the originator of it. And that foundation funds pretty much all of their activities through leasing out that phrase for intellectual property. So Russell Wilson, he said, look, I've got a nonprofit. I want to put some more money into it. So I'm going to take this phrase. I'm going to make some cute merchandise and we going to sell it, right? So Russell Wilson is getting into the cookware area. So how many of y'all, would anybody be interested in buying Russell Wilson cooking utensils, pots, spatulas, apron? Would anybody be interested in buying Russell Wilson's cookware line? Margaret Massey said, branch off to cooking for kids. So many possibilities. Absolutely. How many of y'all would be interested in purchasing something from a Russell Wilson cookware line? 76 Grimke said no. You said no, thank you. I don't care if it's a good cause. I might buy it. Margaret said me with capital letters. I might buy it. Look, I'm not saying I would buy it full price, but if I went to Macy's and they had that thing on sale, cookware can be quite pricey. Viber Music said no, man. You're not ready for Russell Wilson cookware either. That's okay. It's not for everybody, but I would definitely be interested. One, because I like Russell Wilson. He seems like a good guy. I like seeing him with Sierra. Hey, Tanya. And two, because I like the cause. Vibrant Music said maybe for the cause. Right. I would do it for both. The one that, I kind of vibe with Russell, and two, I like the cause. So good job for Russell for, this trademark application for Let Russ Cook. I hope it goes through and I hope he's able to raise a lot of money for his nonprofit foundation. Okay. All right. Okay. Next story that we are talking about. Do y'all remember that story I did? I forget if it was last week or the week before. You sending me an inbox? Okay. Do y'all remember when we did that story about the gun-toting couple, the one that had been photographed in St. Louis? And then we talked about how they took that picture and they were making greeting cards and they were being sued by the photographer for copyright infringement. If you remember that story, please give me a yes in the comments. If you don't, very quickly, if you guys remember in St. Louis after the death of George Floyd, there were a lot of protests, and there was a couple, when protesters were outside of their house, they went and they were brandishing guns. And it's like a very famous picture that's been going around the internet. They were photographed by an actual photographer who copyrighted the image. And then they took that image and they have been using it as kind of like a business card, right? Tanya said yes. Margaret said yes. 76 Grimke said yes. Okay, you guys remember. Well, remember, the photographer was suing the couple for copyright infringement because they were using the picture without permission. Guess what the couple is doing? What do y'all think the couple is doing? What do you think the couple is doing? What do you think the couple is doing? What do you think? I'm going to give y'all like a couple seconds. What you think? Because I know that you are a very astute crowd, right? Yes, Tanya, you got it right there. Yes, 76 Grimke. The couple is now suing the photographer. They said, excuse me, we are the subject of this photo. And we deserve, yes, Margaret, and we deserve copyrights to the pictures. Run us the copyrights. So they are suing the photographer. Now, this is not a unique case. We hear about this branding the weapons and ammo. No Viber music, though. I'm sure the NRA might be contacting them, right? The couple, we've talked about this issue several times. So celebrities are always being sued by photographers for posting pictures that the photographers took of them on their social media. Now, this couple, it's okay, Viber music, we all here to learn. And now this couple, they're not necessarily celebrities, right? But they have gained notoriety and they feel like they own, they are owed some type of rights into this photo that has made them go viral. Now, we talk about this all the time on the show with celebrities, but what about this couple? Do you think they have do you think they have any type of copyright rights to this photo that the photographer took of them? Do they have a right to take this copyrighted photo and use it for their own personal use? Yes, they are the subject, but they did not take the photo and they did not get the permission of the original photographer. So regardless of what you think about this couple, do you think that they should have copyright rights for this photo? What do you guys think? Right? And this is sometimes what you have to think about when you're talking about these cases. You have to take your emotions out of it and you have to just kind of look at the facts and see if it's, oh, I just got your message, Tanya. We're going to talk about that after. What do you think? You don't think they should have copyright rights? Why not? Why shouldn't they have rights to the photo? They are the subject. Margaret Massey said they should, but I don't agree. Okay, yeah, I don't agree with their politics either. I don't think they're, a particularly pleasant couple. But let's think about it. If they hadn't been out there brandishing the guns, there would have been no photo. Viber Music says that they should have some copyrights to the photo. This is a This is a question that's going to come up a lot more as time progresses because of technology and the way that we're able to disseminate information. Intellectual property is becoming a lot more complicated. So you're probably going to see a lot more lawsuits of people suing for pictures put up of them. Viber Music said at least partial rights. Right? Because, if I'm the subject of the photo and without me there's no photo, regardless of what you think about me, shouldn't I have rights to a photo that I made? Tanya said because they didn't have copyrights to the photo. Right. They don't have the rights. And that's what they're suing for right now. Margaret Massey said, I'm surprised the Trump campaign didn't lock it down. Trump campaign got their own problems. But Trump is right now crying in the White House. Trying to figure out what he gonna do, trying to figure out how he not going to jail. But that's another story. So, yes, this couple, the McCloskeys, they are suing for copyrights to that infamous photo of them brandishing guns. Pew, 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 pew. All right. Okay. Before we move on to our next story of the evening, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you're looking for some legal guidance, hey, essentially true. If you need help, with your articles of incorporation, with getting your contracts together. What's my opinion, Margaret? I'll tell you after I finish this little spiel. So if you're in the startup phase of your business and you need some legal guidance, getting that paperwork together, go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and let's work together. I'm waiting to hear from you. I'm here to help you be the best boss that you can be, to set up your businesses with a strong legal foundation so you can grow with security, okay? So going back to Margaret's question, Margaret asked me what my opinion is. While I do not care for the couple's politics at all, I do feel that unless there is a specific agreement, like, when a model is called for a shoot, they usually have to sign an agreement saying that they have no rights to the photo, then you give up the rights. But I think in a situation where if someone takes a picture of you without your permission, wherever it is, I feel like that you should have some type of rights to that photo, because without you, there isn't a photo. Now, do I care for the McCluskeys? No. Do I like them as people? No. However, I know that I would be mad if somebody took a photo of me out in the street, copyrighted it, and I saw the photo and I was like, ooh, that's cute. And then you tell me that I can't use the photo. That's my face. How you gonna tell me I can't use my face, right? But that's how I feel about it. I do think that if a person is a subject of a photo that was taken without their permission, that they should have some type of copyright rights to it. Okay? Margaret, yes, we do agree, Margaret. Yes, we do, girl. High five. Psh, all right? Okay, moving on to our next story of the evening. My sneakerheads. If you're a sneakerhead, please give me a sneaker emoji. Yes, essentially true. That's my face. If you're a sneakerhead, give me a sneaker emoji. This is actually a continuation of a story we talked about a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, I told you guys that there was a company that was being sued by Nike. There's a designer by the name of Warren Lotus. He took an old Nike shoe design, the 1985 Nike Dunks. Thank you, Viber Music. Viber Music, are you familiar with Nike's 1985 Dunks? Okay. Now, these shoes, Warren Lotus, the shoe designer, he took the design and kind of altered it, turned the swoosh into like Jason Voorhees mask and did a little bit of changes, right? But basically it was the same shoe and he was trying to put the shoe out. And Nike sued him for trade dress violation. Oh, Viber Music said, yes, classics and well-known. Hello, Pregnancy with Mrs. B. Okay, so the Nike Dunks are well-known within the sneaker world. They're not well-known to me, but Viber Music, do you know who Warren Lotus is by any chance? Anyway, Warren Lotus, he took the 1985 Dunks and he was like, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna make these fire. I'm gonna make the Nike check look like Jason Voorhees. And then he was trying to sell these shoes. So of course Nike was like, skirt on 22s, hold up. We have a design trademark trade dress. Now, when you have a design, there are different ways that you can protect it. You can get a design patent, which or what is this on my desk? You can get a design patent or you can get trade dress protection, right? Nike got trade dress protection for the shoe. So the way that the shoe is designed, that design is protected by law, by trademark law. So they went after Warren Lotus and they told the judge, look, he took our shoe design without our authorization. He has no right to be, remaking the 1985 Nike Dunks. So they got, they kind of hemmed Warren Lotus up. But Warren Lotus had gotten a bunch of pre-orders and was trying to fill the pre-orders, right? And Nike was trying to get him to stop. So Warren Lotus, in an effort to keep his promise to the people who pre-ordered the shoe, he is now seeking to have Nike's trade dress protection canceled on the 1985 Dunks. He is now saying that whatever legal protections, whatever intellectual property protection that Nike has on the 1985 Dunks, he's saying that it's unenforceable, that the design is utilitarian, meaning that he's saying that the way the shoe looks is not, there's nothing special about it. The way it's made is just so you can put the shoe together. There are no distinctive elements of that shoe that make the design special. That is what Warren Lotus's argument is, right? His other argument is that, look, I worked with somebody who worked with Nikes, and I assume that, they're a representative of Nike, so I thought, these shoes were cool. Now, this person was not an official Nike employee. This is someone who collaborated with Nike to design some shoes, but they weren't a representative of Nike. But Warren Lotus, he is trying to get Nike's trade dress canceled. Now, I'm not sure if Nike got this design protected in 1985, but I'm sure they've had the design protected for a while. So what do you guys think about Warren Lotus's attempt to cancel the design of the Nike Dunks? Viber Music said his designs actually make it look more significant. They do, but Viber Music, if you saw that shoe, would you think that it was a Nike shoe, or would you think that it was a Warren Lotus shoe? Tanya said, my son is more of a sneaker freak. Okay, that's cool. But we have Viber Music right here, who is a sneakerhead. Viber Music, if you saw these Warren Lotus shoes, right, would you think that they were an original design, or would you think that this was like some type of collaboration with Nike? What would you think, Viber Music? There is jelly on my desk. Did I have a peanut butter jelly sandwich today? Yes, I did. What do you think, Viber Music? Because for me, when I saw the shoe, I forgot to post it again today. It looked like a Nike shoe with some extra designs on it. I would think that it was some type of special collaboration. Nike does collaborations all the time. They have tons of people on the Nike payroll, right? So I want to know from someone who is a sneakerhead like Viber Music, if you saw the shoe, would you think that it was a collaboration? Viber Music said they would think it's a collaboration with Warren Lotus because Nike is quite plain. Margaret said, I would think it's a collaboration with Nike. Look at this. We have two people, one who is a sneakerhead and one who is not. But the both of you agree that you would think that this shoe is a collaboration with Nike. And that is exactly what Nike doesn't want. Nike never gave Warren Lotus permission to make these shoes. Warren Lotus has no right to take the Nike symbol and try and alter it and do all this stuff to it. Okay, hey 38 Records. So Nike, they're trying to stop Warren Lotus, and in turn, Warren Lotus is trying to get their design protection canceled. So I want to see, let's get a kind of little vote here. If you guys think that Warren Lotus is going to be able to get Nike's trade dress protection canceled, give me a 1. If you think Warren Lotus is going to be shut down and he's going to have to stop trying to make this Nike Dunk shoe, give me a 2. If you think Warren Lotus is going to get Nike's trade dress protection canceled, give me a 1. If you think he's not going to be able to fulfill these shoe orders, give me a 2. Viber Music said 2. They are on the side of Nike. They think that Nike is going to win this one. I think you're right too. Again, when I look at the shoe, I think it's just a souped up Nike shoe. And Nike has nothing to do with it. Nike will not be making a dime off of this shoe. Margaret Massey gave me a 2. 38 Records gave me a 2. Essentially True said 1. Essentially True, you feel like Warren Lotus is going to be able to get the trade dress canceled. Tanya gave me a 2. Okay. We've got a lot of 2s and we got 1-1. Essentially true. I think you might be standing, on the mountaintop by yourself today. Vibrant Music said Nike is too credible in the sneaker world. Absolutely. Nike is very credible in the sneaker world, and they have a lot of money to fight lawsuits like this. Now, I don't know who Warren Lotus is. I don't know how famous or popular their shoes are, but I just don't think they have enough money as Nike. So I'm going to go with Team Nike on this one. I think that they're going to be able to stop Warren Lotus from getting these refurbished Nike Dunks made. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. We have time for one more story because I did start late today. Do we have any Beyonce fans in the house? If you are a Beyonce fan, give me a bee emoji, a bumblebee emoji. If you are a Beyonce fan. If you are a Megan Thee Stallion fan, give me a horse emoji. So if you are a Beyonce fan, give me a bee emoji. If you are a Megan Thee Stallion fan, give me a horse emoji. Ooh, 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 ooh. I want to see some bees and horses. Bees and horses. Y'all at least better give me some bees. You know this is a Beyonce stan account. Viral Music said Warren Lotus is a guy that takes a lot of companies' design and makes it look like a collaboration. Oh, so that's his shtick. Okay, all right. Margaret Massey gave me a B. Yes, Beehive member. Yes. Tanya, is that a horse? I think those are horses. Thank you for the horses. 76 Scream K gave me a B for Beyonce. Yes, we love Queen Bee. We love Megan. Now, one of the things that we love about Beyonce and Megan is what is N Viber Music? Is that supposed to be a B? Thank you for the B 38 records. You couldn't find the B. Okay, that's cool, Tanya. I'll take that. One of the things that we love about Beyonce and Megan are their visuals. They make really cool videos, really cool dance routines, things like that. But they are not, thank you for the B Viber Music, but they don't create these routines on their own. They have choreographers, right? Most artists have choreographers. Very few of them come up with their own dance routines. And there is a famous choreographer by the name of Jaquel Knight. Jaquel Knight has created choreography for Beyonce for the Lemonade album, and he's also done choreography for Megan Thee Stallion. Now, we know that there's choreography from Lemonade that is very iconic as well. Megan is really great at, doing these catchy dances for her songs. And these don't come out of nowhere. There's a choreographer who creates them. And this choreographer's name is Jaquel Knight. And Jaquel Knight is on a journey to get choreographers more respected. He's seeking to get his dance routines copyrighted. Now, we talk about copywriting dances, right? And it is possible to copyright dances, although it is not something that is used very often. But the fact that dances are now going viral and, people will do routines all over the place, choreographers are kind of missing out on money because, if you have someone with a good eye who can pick up choreography, they can take your whole routine and go perform it somewhere. And it's if you don't have, a copyright protection. So Jaquel Knight, this world famous choreographer, he is on a journey to copyright his famous routines that he has created for some of your favorite music artists. Now this could change the game for a lot of choreographers because we are in the age of TikTok, we are in the age of dance challenges and things like that, and people are making a lot of money on that. So why not the choreographers? This is the time for them to start getting their coins. So Jaquel Knight, if you are in the dance if you are in the dance industry at all, you may want to follow this case with Jaquel Knight. He is out here fighting for the rights of fellow choreographers and trying to get them their coin. Now, again, we have said that dance choreography, while it is able to be copyrighted, it is not something that is done very, very often. But Jaquel Knight is trying to change that and get some more intellectual property rights for choreographers in general. So we stand somebody trying to get people their coin. So we want to say, good luck to Jaquel Knight. So if you have a dancer in your life, you may want, or a choreographer, you may want to encourage them that if they are creating routines that are being performed, by professionals for crowds or for recordings, you may want to encourage them to get their routines copyrighted. Because what if it goes viral and they doing it on TikTok and people are getting paid to do this dance, and you, the choreographer, you sitting there with your hands like, where my money though, right? So good luck to Jaquel Knight. All right. Okay. So thank you, Tanya. So those were the stories that I had for you tonight. Again, I apologize for being a few minutes late. I charged my phone and then time ran away from me. But I want to thank you guys for your participation this evening. I want to thank you for your questions, for your comments. They are always welcome. I want to say hello and good night to my parents, to my sister, to my family members and friends who watch. You had to take a call. That's okay, Margaret. You can watch the replay. We're going to be back here tomorrow with more stories. If you find anything, please send it to me so that I can, because I love when you guys send me stories. Again, these cups and the t-shirts and the tote bags, they are coming soon. I am just looking for a distributor. Keep an eye out for these. They're going to be coming out soon so you can be part of the NPL Legal Tribe and rep your set. All right. I can't wait. But have a good night, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.